Welcome back to the All Out NRL Fantasy Podcast. Round 22 is upon us, Bentley.
How time flies.
Yep. Will people have trades left?
Yeah, and do you have a chance at making finals as well? I hope you guys did well. If you followed us every single week, you have no reason to not be in the finals, right?
Yeah.
This is the last week before finals, assuming you have a full league.
Trying to think back to our worst take this year.
There's probably been some. Let's be real.
Weekly.
Yeah, but we like to throw a crazy pot out there that we'd never actually buy, but we just got to say it just in case they do well.
Yeah.
So that's a disclaimer, you know.
Us saying the Tigers simply wouldn't beat the Roosters the other week.
Yeah, there's a few delusional
That was
takes
a
we've
piss
had,
take.
but everyone has their day. Every dog has their day is a good saying, you know?
Yep.
That's like the Bulldogs this year. They're having their day, but they've had their day. They're over now.
Bence, I see you're featuring the All Out Club hat.
Yeah, it's a
been a
prominent
while.
thing. Yeah, like when I wear it, people notice it straight away, and they send me so many compliments. And honestly, sometimes the ladies come flocking over as soon as I have it on.
It's an immediate mog.
Yeah, so we actually did order some more for the fans. The fans were begging for it. Trust me, they were.
But Cooper, how do you finance buying the hat?
Oh my God. That is such a phenomenal question, Mick. Well, yeah, obviously we have our betting group. I won't yap about it too much, but we got down 1 unit last week, but still up for 50 or 60 units for the year. Can't remember exactly. But the tip this week to make you fund the hat, because I'm going to do a weekly tip for free now. The left edge for the Panthers, 50% of games have been scoring, and they're versing the mighty Titans, who are terrible at conceding at the right centre. I think it's 56%. We really like Casey McLean, $2.55. And Casey McLean scored in his last two. And the Titans right centre has conceded in the last two as well. So we're backing Casey McLean to get over $2.55. Simply, all you have to do is put
Book it now.
$25 on it. And then you funded a hat and a little bit of extra change. So there you go.
Book it.
I answered your question for you. That's our
Casey
tip of the
McLean
week.
is a hog as well.
Yeah, he is. Like, he
Which
loves
is great.
it. Yeah, and he's been playing really well. And realistically, if you just think about Panthers versus Titans anyway, Panthers are putting an absolute score on them. So,
I was just thinking about how the all-out team is going.
yeah.
We remain in the top 5K. We only gained a couple hundred ranks.
We had a pretty
Jerome
good week.
Hughes was probably the reason.
Yeah, it is a shame. I think a lot of people had Jerome Hughes though, so everyone's in the same boat. But I think we made some good trades. We got Yo, right? Was that our one trade?
Yeah, just yeah.
So,
We
can't
got
really
6 trades
complain.
left. I'd say 5 or 6 is about where most people have how many trades they have left.
I'm looking at our team right now, and we could easily just downgrade anyone for a cheapie and just have so much cash to splurge and then make that run to the end of the year. But the scary thing now is you make a trade, you just don't want to get someone who gets injured. That's the most diabolical thing that can happen.
Yeah.
So,
We don't have Herbie.
yeah, that's the thing that kills us. Honestly, we could just send it.
It's actually quite impressive how we're in the top 5K without Herbie.
I know. And he's honestly a captain choice every single week now. So, and he's so hot, man. It's another story. But you know what could make him hotter?
Yeah, I was about to say.
The hat.
You with the all-out club hat or Herbie Farnworth?
Me with the hat, but without the
Door.
hat. Yeah. Door clears everyone. Door with the hat is actually a 10.
And the Broncos kit.
Yeah, it's so hot.
Okay. Should we get into the buys?
I think we should, Mick.
Obviously, we've really been just rattling off the same guys for the last probably 5 weeks post-Origin. But we'll start with the hookers. Harry Grant exploded last week. Realistically, without Hughes in the team, he steps up. He did last week. I think he's a great buy, obviously.
Yep. We have mentioned him the last few weeks, so we have been very hot on him. He did get that 40 the week before last, so he does have that in him. But getting that 70 and the way he played, those tries he was getting involved, I think the same thing's going to happen because Jerome Hughes got injured and he started cooking. So if we're assuming that he's going to take more of the workload, I think Harry Grant is a phenomenal buy, especially if you need a hooker. But to be fair, though, Aaron Clark, if you have him there, he doesn't have a buy for the rest of the year. So you don't really need another hooker
Yeah.
if you have him. But
I'd
if
be
you
getting
don't,
him just for his,
yeah,
the points you think he's going to get.
exactly. So if you're getting Grant, like you could also consider pretty much any other player that's 650K. I do think he's one of the good options. But yeah, you can consider other people as well if you have Clark.
Yeah, he's cleared Connor Watson.
Yeah. Connor Watson is just, he's been so annoying.
It's been mid.
Yeah, it's just annoying. Just do well. It should be better.
Yeah.
The Roosters suck, man. Hate them.
Curty Donoghoe. He'd be a lovely little pod.
He's been cooking.
I think since he's sort of come into the starting team, the Dolphins are flying.
Yeah.
I feel like there could be a link there. He's play the ball speed really good. Base stats are great in terms of fantasy. He's starting lock again. I think he's a good buy.
Yeah, I don't see why not at all. I'm looking at his last 4 scores, or even 6 or 7 scores, I think.
He's a beast.
41, 59, 59, 60, 45, 60. So if he's getting 45 to 60 every single week guaranteed, why the hell not? I really like it when it's like a lock that is pretty much a hooker as well.
Yeah.
They've got a bit of attacking output.
He's a bit midgy, but he gets stuck in.
Yeah, that means they're just extra fit, so more tackles. So he gets so much work done. It reminds me of Cameron McInnes a little bit. Remember him prime fantasy days when he played 80?
He is similar to Maxi Plath, who unfortunately went down, who
very.
replaced.
But I really like him.
Another guy I'll throw that out there, just same team, bit of a pod. JMK, I probably wouldn't get him, but he did get 76 and 68, 2 of his last 3 scores. So
can't argue with that, but he just reeks of like a 40. When
it's just at this time of the year, it's just like, what's the upside there?
He's not endgame, and as we've said every single week, we're going to keep saying it. Just get endgame players. Don't get it, JMK.
Into the mids, Isaiah must get.
No more needed to be said. He's still 720k. How? Like, now's the week that he's going up in value. Did he actually go down last week? Because I swear,
might have gone down a bit.
Yeah, I know his break even was ridiculously high last week. Yeah, he got 69. And he went down like 20 something K because I think his break even was ridiculously high.
That's the cheapest he'll be.
Yeah.
Like even next year.
He's probably number 1, realistically. If you don't have him, like myself, it's time.
Yeah, simple one.
He's the way to go.
Jackson Ford we've got down here. That's basically just because of injuries to the Waz pack. He'll play about 60 minutes.
I actually rate him.
I do rate him when he plays those minutes. It's just, do you want to take that risk? Uncertain.
Yeah, it's similar to JMK vibes. I don't think he's realistically endgame, but with the scores he's getting, you could argue it, especially if you're a Waz fan. Get him in, have a bit of fun, but if you're playing endgame, probably safer options out there.
Yeah, I agree with that. Into the edges. Connelly Lemuelu.
Mm-hmm.
He's a beast.
Basically,
start him because Fini Fukiaki.
Pronunciation is lovely.
He's out injured for a few weeks. So, he got the start last time they played and he cooked.
Yeah, I remember that game because one of our tips was him to score and he had an absolute
he had so many
game.
line breaks.
Yeah, but he didn't score and he got held up as well. He got 272 run meters, which was like a record for the year or something for his position. Yeah, 82 points. If they keep playing the way that they're playing as well, he's going to get some attacking stats. So if he plays 80, I definitely don't see why
270 meters he run.
Yeah.
That is crazy for a
mental.
back rower.
Yeah, he just kept on breaking the line, but he just couldn't score. But it was annoying. But 446k, I think it's similar to Geimer vibes, except he's a little bit more.
Beimer. He was a great success.
Yeah, we should have named it Beimer. Charlie Beimer, the last podcast. I don't know why we didn't.
It's just not clickbaity enough.
Yeah, but Lemuelu, similar price. I think he's got high attacking upside compared to Geimer.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you need to downgrade someone for a bit of cash, potentially loop him, I think Lemuelu is a fantastic option.
Just checking when Finne's back. Around 24, he's got the broken thumb, I think it is. So
yeah. Oh, he doesn't have too many games in him, I guess.
Yeah, that's the only issue. But at that price, like he's 446, if you think he's pumping out 60 plus scores.
Hey, if he keeps running that many run meters, why not?
Yep. Like it. And also Finns.
I love the Finns.
They're up against the Wars, who were pretty woeful last week. Roosters, who have been woeful. So a couple of good games.
Like that matchup. And that left edge for the Dolphins, statistically speaking, is phenomenal. They've got Herbie just outside them. Obviously, anyone outside of Herbie's going to score tries. And also their second row, statistically, they match up very well. So I think Herbie's another one of our tips.
Jakey Preston had a couple of disappointing scores, but last game showed why everyone was getting him in. Got 60 plus, bottomed out in price. I'd get him.
Yeah. Just get Preston. He's top 3 second rowers in the whole comp, and he's at the bottom of his roller coaster. So you got to ride it up.
up against the Tigers as well. Bit of beef in this game. I'm very interested
He's
to watch that.
He's going to average 59 for the rest of the year is my prediction. Yeah, against the Tigers. If you want a rogue pod option, captaincy option, Jacob Preston could be a guy.
Yep.
He didn't even score a try and he got 62. So
it's interesting to see the doggies like on the weekend. I feel like that was always inevitable. Galvin, like them just eventually clicking. And
and they both
incredible.
Cooked. They both cooked fantasy wise as well. And we did mention them last week. Galvin is a bit of a cheapie too. But yeah, the Bulldogs, they're starting to click. And if you're backing the Bulldogs, pretty much their second rows, any of their halves, you could buy all of them really.
I think that sort of proved that, like, they're still a massive shot to win the comp.
Yeah, for sure. I think there's a bit of a shake-up now that they've got Kiraz at fullback, which will be interesting. For holders of Kiraz.
Tracy did a abdomen.
Yeah, I think so. But I know he's out for a little bit. Let me just check the injury list.
TBC to be decided. So
I hate that. Give us a round, you dogs. Yeah. But Kiraz playing fullback, obviously we don't really have a sample size. So we'll have to see. But I think against the Tigers, he could honestly drop a ton on a good day.
Yeah.
But it's also, he could drop 30. I feel like there's
no upside there.
It's a bit scary if you were to buy him, but I'd still get him probably.
Yeah, I would. Halves. So a lot of people have Hughes. They're looking for a replacement.
As an easy one.
Izzy Katoa.
Yeah, that's the most logical.
Unless you don't have Cleary.
I think Cleary and Katoa are your top halves for the whole year, ideally. And they both are very similar caliber players too, so it's good to watch. I guess if you have Campbell, maybe you don't need to if you can swap him into your half.
Yeah, true.
But in saying that, Izzy Katoa, man, he's so good to watch as well. So I think that swap will probably be the most common this week, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd go Clear if you don't have Katoa, and I'd probably go Fogarty, he's so consistent, but they do have a bye coming up.
Yeah.
And then JC completely bottomed out.
Yeah.
Like he only gained like 10K. He's still at 610 or something.
And another logical one, which I think we'll probably get to anyway, was Wishart, who will be taking his position.
About him now.
Yeah, I know he's ridiculously cheap, and we see what he did. We saw what he did last year when he started at half. He went on an absolute tear. So that could also be just as logical if you can't afford Katoa, because he's a little bit more expensive than Hughes.
Can't believe he didn't score.
Huh?
I can't believe he didn't score.
Yeah, for those who watched last week, that was our tip for him to score. We were very keen, but there were a lot of injuries.
Storm were just, I don't know.
I had Grant Anderson at 5'8", and then Wishart moved to halfback, and it was just a bit diabolical. It just like ruined his whole attacking game. But in saying that, 338K, that's just ridiculous for Wishart.
Yeah, if you look at it, he averaged 58 last year when playing, 80 minutes.
And Pappy's back too. So like
Which is ridiculous.
Yeah, that is. Honestly,
I remember he was like, I don't know, might have been like around 10. People got him in because he got the starting gig and he shot up price range wise.
Oh, he went absolutely ballistic. I'm
looking at his scores. It's ridiculous.
2024.
That was with Hughes.
Yeah.
Oh no, there was 4 games when he was playing with Munster. He got averaged 63, and he was doing about 200 kick meters, but it was more just like he was getting 35 tackles.
Yeah. He was also scoring meat pies. I remember he had a few doubles and stuff in there.
He'll score this week.
Yeah, I'm looking at his price roughly last year, and he got up to 667K. So there's just absolutely no question that he's got upside. I think if you need a cheapie and you can't afford Katoa, I wouldn't probably rush Fogarty in. I'd probably rather Wishart.
So we'll talk about Josh Rapali, who we talked about last week, who's 230. I'd almost try and fork out another 100K because if you run out of trade and you have injured guys or the guys on the bye in the coming weeks, Wishart's like a genuine guy to play every week.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I'll probably get him in and I'll think about playing him.
Yeah, that price is just silly. So I think I almost can't resist that. I thought I wasn't going to trade this week, but I'm seeing that price and I'm seeing the scores and the averages. I think that's nearly irresistible. I think he's nearly a must get.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
Yeah.
Apart from that, Galvin's like a bit more expensive, obviously, but he's sort of proved his worth.
Still undervalued for sure, 488K, and he's starting to lift. So I don't think you can argue getting him. But yeah, once again, we just talked about Wishart, who's just way cheaper. probably has the same potential as him. Why not just go Wishart?
Jamie Humphreys, I wanted to talk about him last week because his stats without Latrell hogging all the kicking. I mean, he was getting the 70s every week.
Yeah. Take me back.
Only issue is they have a bye in round 26, I think it is.
Yeah.
Which is just fucking annoying.
Yeah, I think that's the grand final week, I'm pretty sure. If you're playing head to head.
Yeah.
Obviously for overall it's not the end of the world. But yeah, if you're playing a head to head, which a lot of people are, because it's probably the most fun part when you're versing your mates, it's something to consider. But yeah, if he could go back to he got 75, 72, and 74 in the first 3 games.
Yeah. His average without Latrell is 59. And then with him, it's literally just the kick meters.
Yeah. And
they go from like 700 to like 80.
Yeah, his kick meters in the first 2 games are over like 730, then 640. And he also had a bunch of tackles. It was almost like a new coming of Jesus. It was like, who is this guy?
I thought he was like, this is going to be the GOAT sheep.
Yeah.
He's an immortal.
He came out of nowhere, and then everyone's saying, oh, the Seagulls sold by selling him and selling weeks and blah, blah, blah. But now it's kind of like...
It's crazy that the whole season's gone and Dodds is still yet to start even.
Yeah, I know. It's actually ridiculous. But I don't blame him.
But anyway, like he's paired with Jack White, and I think he's a pretty good option.
Yeah, he's got 50, then 53 in his last 2 games, and he hasn't even played very well. Latrell's out. I think he scores pretty well.
It's just the Rabbits suck, but like I back his scoring just to get 30 tackles, 700 kick meters. So
yeah, he's actually I'm looking at him too. I want both him and Wishart low-key.
Yeah.
It's tough. Obviously, Wishart is just cheaper, so it makes sense. But I feel like you could get Humphreys and you could really get those rewards. He could definitely cook.
Tommy Dearden's another guy. It's a bit of a pod. It's just like...
He's actually a good buy.
Yeah.
673K though.
I think Clifford's back.
He's playing with so much confidence. That's the thing. Like ever since that Origin game, it's almost like he's found something within him. Not saying he didn't have it before, but him at halfback, I like him.
I'm checking his stats without Clifford.
His last 3 games is 61, 69, 93.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But he scored.
It's a great pod.
He scored in 2 of those. He scored 3 tries in those 3 games. 2 tries in the last week, which is why I got 93. But then again, he's a try scoring half. So once again, you got to just account for that.
Yeah. Like he got 69 against the Finns where they got destroyed.
Yeah.
Against the Doggies, which they only just lost. But like
he had a rogue.
The Sharks.
Yeah. He had a rogue 23 starting halfback against Roosters. So I think you can expect that maybe. Just a bad score. But if you're back in Cowboys for some reason...
it could be a crazy pod.
It honestly could be a massive play of it. It's
just like if
it's so expensive.
Again, if you're buying Tommy Dearden over a Izzy Katoa or for a Fogarty and it doesn't pan out for you,
you've got massive balls.
Yeah.
His break-even is 13, so if you want to get him, it's now or never.
It's respect.
You've got massive balls, so I like it.
Centers, Kiraz now at fullback. I'm not really sure what to expect that. I think he just goes beast mode.
I think he runs the ball just as much as he does anyway, and he looks for an offload just as equally. Honestly, I don't think his output changes. Obviously, the style of game that he plays completely changes. But if he's getting his hands on the ball every time they run it back, he's probably going to get a little tackle break and a little flick pass every single time anyway. So you can play.
I'm hoping they absolutely destroy the Tigers.
Oh, man, I hate the Tigers. Yeah. I hope they absolutely kill them.
I hope Galvin does a blinder. Yeah. Even though he betrayed them.
Oh, that's actually, I forgot about that whole storyline there.
Mate,
and Kiraz,
there's a great narrative behind that game.
Yeah, we'll see if Kiraz has some ball playing about him. If he can ball play, he's probably worth like $1 million a year.
Yeah, this could truly be.
This could be a big game for him.
This could be like career defining. If he goes well here, maybe he starts going to the Doggies. Like,
it could be like a Joey Manu situation where he plays fullback, gets the most run meters ever in a game.
Oh, Joey Manu at fullback.
Yeah, and then it's like, why aren't you playing Joey Manu fullback? And then, I don't know. I feel like similar vibes could happen here where he just keeps running it.
He only played there once last year, 34 points.
That's just...
We need more sample size.
He's a new guy this year as well.
Yeah. So. We like sample size on this podcast.
Yeah, I like him. I love you.
Well, speaking of, Herbie Farnworth. Just get him in.
Oh, man. Just get him.
The mayor of Brisbane.
He's so expensive, though. $873K.
Yeah.
I'm
trying to
but
figure
it's
out-
just worth it.
Figure out how all that team gets him because we might have to do 2 trades, and is it worth it?
That left edge for Dolphins is so good. They literally break the line every second play. They've got Nikorima back too. I just don't
Gets
see
so much
Herbie.
rock.
I don't see Herbie getting
Unbelievable.
below 60 any week at this point. So it's just like, just get him.
If you're watching Herbie and you're like disappointed you bought him for this price and he's on like 40 with like 10 minutes left, don't worry, he'll get to 60.
Yeah,
the last
he
10
will.
minutes he gets. I want to see his averages the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he scored 10 tries this year, and 8 out of 10 of them have been in the second half as well. So he loves garbage time.
Yeah,
We've actually accounted for that in the betting model. So there you go.
everything's accounted for in the model.
Of course.
You and Aitken, I still like it.
Yeah.
He's a forward playing, and you get him in the centres.
Yeah, I'd struggle to bring him back if I sold him. I've kept him this whole time and I'm happy. But yeah, he's a beast.
Winger fullbacks, Dylan Edwards. Yeah, he proved why he was a must get last week. I'd still get him in fairly, like
675
cheap.
still cheap for him, honestly. And they're gonna cook against the Gold Coast Titans. Another rogue pod captain option if you want. You know what? Someone should comment the best rogue captain pod in the comments. And if we see someone crazy, we'll give you a free hat. How does that sound?
Okay.
If it's only if it's a really, really good option, and you have to explain why. I'm really keen to see no comments.
yeah. Both for the Waker pod.
Yeah,
Captain.
that'd be a good option. Against
Reece,
Titans, he drops. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. Against Titans, Dylan Edwards drops 65.
Okay.
Anyway, go on.
which
Reece.
is about a poor game for Terrell May.
Yeah, it is. That's why you just shouldn't not captain May.
Even Cleary, I'm like, he had a blinder. He got 4 more points than
He got 75.
4
Honestly,
more points than May.
I captained Haas last week like I said I would. And then I just realized, why don't I just do May? He just plays more minutes.
Yeah.
It's just simple.
May scores about the same as Haas if he plays 60.
Yeah.
Like their PPM. And
Yeah.
he plays 80. So
And May's hungry, so.
Reece Walsh. I got him in last week. I sort of did that for my personal matchup. I was just really pissed because I already lost it because I had Jerome Hughes and Jade Sewer.
Oh, stitch up.
Rough. I feel like Walsh is like, he'll get a couple of line breaks. He'll get like a try assist. He'll do a lot of good tacky stuff. And then he's on like 50. And you're like, oh.
Yeah, he was. So I've got him in my team, and I was watching him score the whole game, and it chopped and changed so much.
Yeah. He's
'Cause-
so hot and cold fantasy wise.
Oh,
and
he
IRL.
gets so many errors. Like he'll be doing someone really well, little line break assist. You like think he's doing well, then he'll kick it out on the full next play and give away a penalty.
He's actually the most rocks and diamonds NRL player I've ever watched.
Yeah, it's actually crazy.
He'll do a forward pass 5 minutes. You're like, mate, what are you doing? Then
Yeah.
ice one for a try assist. You're like,
I'll
oh.
tell you what was annoying me though is the commentators just point out the most obvious things about him every time. They're like, he doesn't need to go with a flashy play. It's like, bruh, like he knows that. Like, but that's who he is. Like he's going to either win your game or lose a game. And sadly,
Just
that's
let
what the
the kid
Broncos
play.
are. Just let him play, and he's gonna cook eventually. If it hits half the time, we're probably gonna win.
In terms of fantasy, yeah, the Broncos got a good matchup.
I don't think I'd get him at that price. To be fair,
Yeah, I probably wouldn't either.
563,
Over-
just a little bit too pricey, and his base isn't high enough.
I'd probably still rather like maybe your turbos,
Yeah.
your Lomax.
Just quietly though, if he didn't get that disallowed try in the last play,
Sure.
scores 60. So
I think he didn't get like a try save. He should have probably gotten.
yeah, it was such a it was a painful game as a fantasy owner, and I wouldn't wish that upon anyone.
And
But
he's versing the Rabbits. If you want to just get him for this week,
realistically, if you need a fullback and you can only afford just under 600k, he's a good option. But I'm not going out of my way to get him. That's my summary.
good little pod. Brian Toa. He's been
Yeah.
battling a few niggling injuries,
Yeah,
but he's 492k. This is like the cheapest you'll get him. I think it's
potty.
Penrith. They got Gold Coast and then Newcastle. I don't mind.
he could score a double in both those games so easily. He did score 38 on the weekend though against Tigers, so you would argue that he probably was likely to score. I just think it's if you're backing him to score meat pies, you get him.
Yeah.
492k. It's a bit of a pod. Don't hate it.
If you're looking at last year, like he's a 47 average guy last year. I know it's different this year because of Penrith aren't as good. He's
It's
got a bit
risky.
of an injury,
High risk, high reward one.
but you never know. He could get a hat trick and then
Yeah.
get like you 100.
Don't hate it.
That's about it for the For the buys, you thinking of anyone I might have forgotten?
I mean,
Hopgood is an option.
yeah, Hopgood is.
Jai
we'll have to
Gray.
see.
Jai Gray until Latrell comes back, which is up in the air at the moment.
I feel like all these people that we could say now, or even the people we've mentioned before, I've been looking at Katoa personally. I don't have him now. I know he's going to go down in price, but I'll probably get him next week if he bottoms out. He's versing Parramatta this week as well. I think there's just so many options that you could argue getting. It just depends what fits your team, really.
Yeah, if you have 5 trades left, do you really want to use
save them.
2 trades on 2 guys you aren't really confident in?
Yeah, God, no. I think you just get Wishart as one of your trades, and then you decide if you want to use your other one.
Apologies for saying bye, Jaden Sewer. I should have predicted that he'd cook his knee.
Yeah, what minute did he do that in? That was rough.
I don't know. Middle of the game.
Oh, well, sorry to Sewer owners.
Fuck.
I'm never
getting a
that.
pod ever again.
Yeah.
What's the upside? Genuinely.
Yeah, and then people will blame you now. Everyone's blaming Mick.
Someone was saying it's a bit of a rogue buy, to be honest. I was like, why? He was getting 50s every week.
Yeah, no, the logic was definitely there.
Thank you.
And then he gets injured, so I'm sorry, man.
Apologies. We'll go into the holes and the sells because
You could
a lot of
argue-
these are just dependent on how many trades you got left on your team makeup.
Yeah, it literally all depends. I feel like a lot of the sell options you could just argue holding. It's literally up to you.
Trades are invaluable. So someone like Joey Tarpany, if you're selling him to Isaiah Yeo and you got a lot of trades left, get it.
Yeah.
But if you go on to someone else where it's he might score
You're getting
5.
Guymer. Yeah,
I think about that one.
we actually didn't mention Guymer's actually still a bit of a buy, but we've talked about him last week.
He's so good, bro.
He was on 30 at halftime, finished on 46, a bit of a mid second half, but
I just did Command F to make sure he was starting. Did BUY Beimer.
he's got to legally change his name to Charlie Beimer.
Yeah.
It's got to happen.
Tuilagi, he is in the reserves. So that's what the concern was.
Yeah.
I
feel like
that's
it was
interesting.
It was probably last week or never for Beimer.
I feel like that's sort of they got the win against the Broncos.
Yeah.
Surely the coach Riles is right, this is the starting pack.
Yeah. I think they like him. And yeah, as you said last week, passes the eye test. I got him last week personally. I downgraded Burton for him and then Burton cooks. Thank you, Matt Burton. I said he was a pot at 650K, wrote him down to 500 and then...
That's tough.
My God. Thank you, Matt.
Tarpany I'd hold.
Yeah, that's one of those
his minutes
ones.
will go up, surely.
He's one of those ones where you sell him and he's just got to get 80. He just reeks of it. And he's got a good matchup at the end of the year. They do have a buy.
I'd probably wait until, if you really want to sell him, surely just wait until the buy.
Yeah, exactly. He's so, yeah. You just wait, honestly.
AFB has been mid.
Honestly, I'd be getting rid of him. He needs a meat pie these days to score well.
I'm struggling to disagree with you. Blood hasn't scored over 50 in 4 weeks.
Yeah. And he has no excuse not to as well. He's playing for a good team.
Why?
Yeah, it makes no sense.
He's only getting 20 tackles, which is ridiculous.
Someone explain to us why. There must be something we're missing. Because he's playing the same minutes,
I think it's the tackles.
Yeah.
20 tackles, 23, 25.
Yeah.
You really want more from...
He doesn't have that dog
mid.
in him like he had at the Wars. That's what you need at those big props.
He hasn't gone to try since round 11.
That's what he needs now. Yeah, I'd probably sell him. I'm sick of him if I had him.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's one of those ones where you argue it's a hold because he could go.
Up against the Cows, the Dragons, and the Titans. He could score all 3 weeks there.
Yeah, he could. I feel like if you have 5 or less trades, just hold him, which will be most people.
Looking at that Sharks buy, that's pretty juicy. Thinking about other Sharks guys like Hines, might be a buy.
Yes,
Jerome Hughes, sell, obvious one. Reuben Garrick, he's just not as good on the wing.
Yeah, didn't like it. And obviously it doesn't help when a winger doesn't score. And he doesn't have that base like Kiraz and Nwanga Nitawase. He doesn't have that meters and tackle break and offload kind of piece on him. He needs line breaks and tries. And he's got, I'd just be getting rid of him. I think he's done his job for the year.
That's fair. Who's another guy? Wade Egan. Probably would sell. Tallis Duncan definitely sell. Fainu, if you wanted to.
Yeah,
He's done. He's got his money.
You could just swap him for Wishart. I think that's going to be a very common trade,
Yep.
especially if you need it.
Marky Mark, what'd you do there?
That's one that I'd probably hold, I reckon.
I think he's still got like a 70 in him.
Yeah, I feel like buying him, you kind of signed up for. He could get 35 or he gets 70.
I'm not selling him because I got him as my loop guy,
Yeah.
so it's just perfect.
And
I
he's
can
so
watch him every
handy
week.
with that jewel as well. I feel like if you're selling him, it's going to bite you in the butt. I just have a feeling about it. And yeah, statistically, his position cooks. So I wouldn't be too worried.
For Keddy, I would sell. He's now on the bench.
Yeah.
It's fine if you really had to hold him.
It's annoying. He got a HIA in the weekend, which just slowed him down fully. Bad way to end the year if he doesn't play again. Doesn't start again, I should say.
Karapani, unfortunately, not in the starting side.
What's going on there?
Oh,
Jesse Arthurs and Karapani.
scapegoat.
Yeah, I don't know. Does Madge just blame the wingers for everything? He dropped Cobbo early in the year. Now he's bringing Cobbo back. Or are they injured?
I don't know what's going on.
Who actually knows what's going on there?
If I was Madge, I wouldn't have overreacted to that game.
Yeah, and Karapani has been a bit of a shining light when we were doing trash. So
It's hard to see. He's just
Yeah.
re-signed. It's just like
yeah, definitely sell if you have him though.
Jaden Sewer. Yeah, he has to go after the year. And Connor Tracy if you have him.
If you have him, I commend you for having a pod. But he's starting to go.
Yeah.
You got 67.
Just don't get pods. There's no joy in it. It sucks the joy out of you.
Oh, if you get a pod, you're risking your whole team and they get injured. Oh, there's nothing worse.
You're risking your week, your month,
Yeah.
and potentially a year.
Yeah, honestly.
Because Jaden Sewer injury has cost me a lot mentally.
It is what it is. Just play it safe for the rest of the year and then just,
Just be a coward.
yeah. That would be so boring though. The whole fun of fantasy is
Fuck
getting
that.
pods and also getting players
Get
from teams you
Jaden
support.
Jolliffe in.
Yeah. Jolliffe is a
He's
podcast.
good cooking.
Come back to us next week.
Or Big Davey Clemmer. He's also
Yeah.
been cooking.
Yeah, remember to comment the biggest pod.
Mm.
I'm really keen to see.
Clemmer, 48, 55, 60.
Oh, that would be a ballsy pod.
Clemmer, he's got upside, this kid.
How old is he?
I don't know.
He's got to be pushing 34, 35.
He's such a stereotypical Dragons buy.
Yeah. He's got to go, blood.
Has to. These guys are right. That's about it from us.
Yeah, I guess the main thing to reiterate is the buy of the week is the hat. All right?
Yes.
If in doubt, you don't have trades, guess what? You don't need trades to buy this hat. All right?
Yeah. Hold your money. Sell everything you own to buy the hat.
Yeah. But on a real note, of course, we support, we appreciate all the support. If you guys do want to support us, send us a message if you're keen to buy one. We'll do like $25 or something for the hats, which is cheaper than normal. We just want to see them around. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think that's
You'll get
pretty much
you'll
it.
get tons of compliments.
Yeah, you get so many. It's a very nice hat, just quietly. It's very, very well made. So there you go.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It cost a bomb to make.
It actually did.
Right. Thanks for listening.
Rightio. See ya.